Hi everyone, how are you guys? Hope everyone's doing so good. I'm really excited to get to do this for you guys, just to kind of tell you my story and what I believe Monat has done and is doing, and what I think about the products from a professional standpoint. So my name's Kendall Welden. I'm 25 years old. I have been in Monat since August 2016, so almost 2 years. And before, I'm sorry, my hair looks so crazy. I'm like, what am I doing here? Before, and I live in Oklahoma, just so you know. So if you hear an accent, that is what you're hearing. It's an Oklahoman accent. I just had twins, so I'm like super busy. So I'm sorry I didn't give you guys much notification on this. I just kind of jumped on here. Anyway, I was a hairstylist before I did Monat. I did hair for 6 years. I worked in booth rent salons, which was the last place that I worked was booth rent. Before booth rent, I did commission, and I worked my way up in that salon. So I started as an assistant, even though I had done hair for 2 years before that. And so I did hourly pay. The first hair job that I had was hourly. It was like a fluctuating pay scale. So I've been paid all different ways. Hey, Janice. And my mouth's super dry, so sorry if my teeth look funny. I have Invisalign, so hopefully that's not distracting to you guys. It is to me, because it's new. I just got it. So anyway, so I've worked in all kinds of salons with all different products. Obviously professional, from Aveda. That's the first product line I started out using. And then when I worked at the commission salon, we did Bumble and Bumble. And then we carried a line from Europe. And I loved it. And I cannot remember the name of it. Don't remember. Anyway, so really good hair care line, obviously, because it was from Europe. So, you know, to be in the UK or Europe over there, you have to have clean ingredients and good ingredients in your products. And so then at the last salon I worked at was booth rent. So I paid booth rent. I had my own room. It was a suite. I could carry any products that I wanted to. I ran my own show, basically. Made my own schedule, worked on my own time, whatever. But the booth rent was always the same, no matter how much I worked. So I sold color proof. I sold Rusk and Moroccan oil products. From dry shampoo, like all the Moroccan oil products, all the color proof products, and Rusk. There's a few products I liked from Rusk. So yeah, that's pretty much my background. I've always worked a ton of hours. You know, I worked behind the chair 40 to 60 hours a week. Like I would work 10 to 12 hour days and have hardly any break at all. Like you barely get to use the restroom when you're a hairstylist. You guys know that. And I would just double book myself and squeeze people in left and right. So I was really busy. I loved it. I loved doing hair. I loved that. I felt like it wasn't even a job. Like I was just hanging out with my friends, making them feel pretty, giving them the hair that they wanted, and that was it. You know, I loved it. I did sell quite a bit of product at the salon before Monat was introduced to me, so I did have a high retail sales. Because I always told my clients, like, this is insurance for your hair. If you are not using professional products and you're using, you know, something from Walmart or wherever, then I can't promise you your hair's going to look as good as it could. Or I can't promise you that you're not going to, you know, you're going to have to get your hair cut more than you would, whatever, you know. So that's just kind of how I always explained it to my clients. And I think I learned that at a really young age doing hair, because I started when I was 18. I went through hair school in high school. So as soon as I graduated high school, I was doing hair. It was crazy. Really crazy, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much what I always explain to my clients is this is insurance for your hair. You need to use professional products or your hair's not going to look as good as it could. Or your color may not last as long, yada yada, y'all get it. So, a girl that I work with at the booth rent salon, she did eyelash extensions. And so she saw my upline now. It's kind of confusing, but basically she saw my upline, who's my upline now, promoting Monat on her Facebook. and just how she was making money, and she, you know, was going to retire her husband and all of this stuff. So she signed up at Monat, and she got all the products, and she didn't tell anyone she signed up. And she's like, I work at a hair salon. Like, I'm going to get all these hairstylists under me. So she slowly, like, was telling me about these products, and she was like, girl, just try these products on your clients for 2 days and tell me your honest opinion. Like, all I want is your opinion. I'm not trying to get you to sell this stuff. Just give me your opinion. I need to know if this is a good choice that I just made. Because you have 30 days to return your products if you don't want to do it anymore. So, I grabbed the volume system, the hydration system, the oil, and the hairspray, and I think the black shampoo, just like a variety of the different products, and I started using them on my clients. And I didn't tell my clients what I was doing because I didn't want to freak them out. I didn't want them to I was just like, I'm going to wash your hair with this. I just did it. I didn't even tell them. And so, literally, you guys, not even lying, my clients were like, what did you use? Because you never get this much volume in my hair. What did you use? You don't have to flat iron my hair. Like, you just blow dried it and it's smooth enough that you don't have to go over it with a flat iron. And you guys, like, I know how to do a blowout. Like, I know how to do a blowout, okay? I wasn't just blow drying their hair and flat ironing it. I always blew out their hair. Sorry, I'm looking out my window because a car was, like, stopping. I always blew out my clients. The salon that I worked at, the second salon, was very high-end. I told you, I worked my way up in that salon. So I started out as an assistant, even though I had done hair for 2 years. It didn't matter. You had to be an assistant for a year. But I actually got out of that program in 8 months. So, and they sent me to New York for training. Like, I went to Bumble and Bumble University. I've been around the block just a little bit. I know 6 years is a long time, but I worked a lot of hours, and I feel like I'm very confident and I knew what I was doing. So anyway, my clients freaked out. They loved it. Like, everyone that I used it on had the best reaction to the products. And I have done multi-level marketing 5 other times. This is my 6th network marketing company. And so I was asking Heather, the girl who let me use the products, I was just like, tell me more about this company. And, like, one of the first things she said was, well, there's a trip to Vegas on the line. Like, all you have to do is sell $1,000 worth of product for 5 out of 6 months. And I thought to myself, I am already doing that. I told you guys, I was selling a ton of retail. Hang on. Babe. Chevy's crying. Okay. So, sorry. I got one baby in another room. Huh? Okay. We have a baby. We have twins, like I said. So he's with one baby up here and one baby's down in the den, and I can hear him crying. Okay, so they said Vegas, or she told me Vegas. So I said, here's my credit card. I didn't have the money in the bank. Y'all, I was negative every month in my bank account. Believe it or not, I would spend the money somewhere, okay? So yes, I needed the money. Even though I told you I was working a ton of hours, like, I still needed the money. You make more, you spend more. That's kind of how it goes. So, sorry, I'm being distracted by my baby. I know, right? I'm trying. I'm going to make this quick. Okay, so Vegas was on the line. I signed up with my credit card that I had only for emergencies. Let me tell you that. I came home and I told my husband, we're going to Vegas. Like, I didn't even tell him, because you guys, 2 or 3 months before that, and we had just got married in May, and I signed up in this company in August. So a few months before May, before we got married, we signed up in a company and dropped $1,200, a health and wellness company, like one that you guys probably wouldn't even know. I don't even think it's around anymore, and didn't make a penny back. So if he knew it was multi-level marketing, he would have killed me. So I was just like, we're going to Vegas. I'm earning a trip to Vegas. And he was like, what are you talking about? He looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, we're going to Vegas for free. And I told him all I have to do is sell $1,000 worth of product for 5 out of 6 months. And he was like, oh, hair products. Okay. So I was like, yeah, I just paid like $600 to get into the company. And so he figured it out. It was multi-level marketing. I couldn't lie to him. So I made my money back in 2 days. and I sold my product before I even got it in. So if y'all are hairstylists, you can sign them up as VIP customers, and or you can just take their money, and then when your product pack comes in, sell them that product. So like they're holding it. So basically I was telling them like, this is going to go fast when I get it in, so just go ahead and pay me and then you can come pick it up. So I was taking my clients' money and then giving them the product when it came in. Or you can sign them up as VIPs and get it shipped straight to their door, and you get paid the next Friday. So whatever you want to do. I made my money back in 2 days, and I told him that. He was happy about that. He was like, "Ooh, okay, you're good." I was like, "Babe, I'm a hairstylist. This is hair products. Like, it's a no-brainer. We're going to make money. Like, we're going to help people. We're going to make people's hair better because this stuff is amazing." And I just fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the fact that they were naturally based, and that this hairspray wasn't like building up in my lungs, because that Rusk flat iron spray, like I could taste it when I got in my car, and I would have to spit. Like, I know that's so gross. Yeah. 4 ounces.
You're off. I'm just getting this pretty bad.
Okay, it's okay. So the hairspray is the one thing that I really noticed, because I would spray that flat iron spray and that Rusk hairspray, and I could taste it. So I would have to like spit. I know that's so gross, but I would have to spit before I got in my car, and I would do this to my tongue because I could taste the hairspray in my mouth. I'm not even kidding, you guys. That's one of the things I noticed. I know it's weird. So naturally based products, I loved that, especially the stuff that I was breathing in. And just everything about the products is really what I fell in love with. Now we have, we didn't have a heat protectant, which I was kind of like, we didn't have a heat protectant. Now we do. It's a blowout cream. This has heat protectant in it. And hopefully you come out with a heat protectant soon. I'm pretty sure we will in the second quarter. So like in the next couple of months. That'll be really exciting if we do. And so I love the packaging. Like, everything is so clean and pretty. So what I did is I took all the products off my shelf after I signed up in Monat, right? When I got my product pack in, and I actually ordered more product. After I made my money back, I went ahead and ordered more because I knew it was going to fly off my shelves. So, and just look at this packaging. It's just so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I took all the products off my shelf, put it in a box, put it in our break room. So I'm making this like really short and sweet. I'm trying. Okay. So I'm just like so excited. So all the people that I worked with saw my product sitting in a box in the break room, and they were asking me, "What are you doing with all of this product? Like, this is $1,000 worth of product. What are you doing with this?" And I was like, "Well, I switched to something else." And they're like, "Well, why would you get rid of all this?" I'm like, and I did not care what happened to that product. It sat there forever. And then I finally just started giving it away to people who I knew couldn't afford anything at all. Like, I was putting on their color and letting them go home and wash their hair. Like, they didn't have the money. I was just giving it to whoever. I'm like, "You can have it. I don't want it." Expensive products, you guys. So I put Monat all on my shelves. My clients would come in, sit in my chair, and they'd be like, "Where is the color proof? Where's the Moroccan oil?" And I'm like, "This is 1,000 times better. Don't say anything else until I wash your hair." And they were like upset. Like, some of them were. Not all of them. Some of them were like, "Why are you getting rid of the stuff I love?" And I'm like, "Guys, just let me wash your hair." So I would wash their hair, and they fell in love with it too. Like, they're like, "Oh my gosh, like, I want it now." My clients, I'm telling you, they always bought product from me. So they were hooked. And y'all, they all signed up as VIPs. I was like the #1 VIP recruiter in the company because all my clients were signing up. Like, I was like, "You have to be a VIP. You have to get 15% off. You have to get free shipping. It comes straight to your house. Like, we don't have to meet in a parking lot somewhere. I don't have to go buy your product and meet you if you can't come to the salon." Like, whatever, you know? So, yeah, they all became VIPs, and we went to Vegas for free. Me and my husband, we had a freaking blast. You know what? We didn't go one time, we went twice, because the company came out 6 months later with another trip. So we went to Vegas twice last year, and the last time I was pregnant, so it wasn't as much fun for me, but we still had a blast. So my babies had been to Vegas. So yeah, Vegas twice. And gosh, I'm so sorry. My hair looks crazy. I let it like dry on its own last night. I have air dry cream and curl cream in it, and I just let it dry. Anyway, it's been life-changing from there, y'all. We have been on so many vacations. We earned a trip to Europe. We earned a trip to San Francisco, Bermuda. Like, life-changing trips that I would have never been able to go on with a negative income like I had. Like, I was spending all of my money. And now we have 2 little boys, and we're going to get to take them with us. Like, we're going to Washington, D.C. for our convention, which isn't paid for. We have to pay for that. But they get to go to Washington, D.C. when they're, like, 5 months old. So, just different trips like that. And, you know, now we've created an income to where our children will never have to worry about money. It's amazing. I mean, it truly is amazing. I can't even tell you. If you have not seen the average income sheet for Market Partners monthly, y'all will die when you see that. How much people are making. That is life-changing amounts of money. And it's not money that you're just going to go blow and spend. You're going to invest that so your children's children do not have to worry. That is why I'm doing this for my kids and for myself. I don't have to worry. Like, if I had to go back to work right now and leave my babies, I would be sick about it. And I would not be a happy person. So this life is so short that I know that I want to spend as much time as I can with them. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I work my business from my phone. And I travel like twice a month now. I'll be in Austin, Texas, and I'll be in Kentucky this month. And then the next month I'm probably going to hit up New York City and maybe California. So I'm just, you know, traveling about twice a month for two or 3 days. I get there, get back. And so that's kind of where I'm at now, and I'm helping people change their lives. And I truly believe that these hair products can do that. And, you know, I told you I did 5 other companies before this one, and there's no compensation plan like ours. There is no other company that carries just hair care products but ours. And we will be $1 billion company this year. And that in 3 years is amazing. Unheard of. The Direct Sales Association, that they have never heard of anything like this. Like, they've contacted us and said, what are you doing? Because your growth is insane. And so it's because it works. You know, the products do what they say they're going to do. And I don't know what else to say. Like, everything is there with this company. And so that's why it works. And that's why people see quick results with their hair. They see quick results with their paychecks. And it just keeps duplicating because it's so simple. It's so fun. You're washing people's hair in your sink. Like, I just posted a picture on my Facebook of me washing this kid's hair in the sink. He was 14, and I kind of wrote a little story on there. Y'all can go read that. But you guys, they are struggling. Those people are struggling bad. They live in Las Vegas, actually, and it was so hot. They barely had air conditioning in a metal trailer, and it was so hot in there. We were sweating to death, and they live there. And so I gave that boy hope because he knows that this works. You know, I was showing him just the things on my phone that you could have if you do this, you know, and his mom was just super excited. And I honestly don't know if she ever signed up because I was doing the meeting for someone else. So I'll have to ask. But even $500 would drastically change their life, you guys. So just offer this like a gift, and it really is. I mean, that's all I do is I offer this like a gift to people and show them like hair care can change your life. These products, Monat, can change your life. So anyway, I think that's it. And now I'm retired. Did I mention that? I don't do hair anymore. I do this all. I told you I do this all from my phone and work at home. And so you guys can definitely do that too. You can retire your husbands. So many people on my team have retired their husbands and in the entire company. You can make it whatever you want. Part-time, full-time, hobby, whatever. So have a good day, y'all. I'm going to go hang out with my babies. And we went to church this morning. And anyway, all right. We'll see you later. Bye.